Okay. Now start. Yeah, Sri Lakshmi, now you can tell.
Sir, mine is not over. Can you ask Kakoli ma'am?
You need some time.
Yes, mine is not over.
Okay. Kavita, Kakoli, Mona Lisa. Hello, Kavita. Have you finished?
Sir, it needs one more time.
Hello, Mona Lisa. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I wrote like one day one farmer was doing farming in the field. He was a very rich farmer. He was thirsty while doing farming. One young lady was going nearby the farm to her tuition. She found that the farmer is very thirsty in the hot summer. So she tries to help the farmer. But she did not do anything. She was not having the water. But immediately she found one monk was walking nearby that farm. So she asked the monk for help. The monk was carrying some water pot with him. So immediately he's going to help that farmer.
Wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mona Lisa.
This is my own story.
Yeah. It is your own story.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good story.
Thank you, sir.
So now if I ask you few questions.
Yeah.
That is, what is the character of that young lady?
A character is she is just a young lady, the college going students. She was going to her tuition nearby that farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the character, I am talking of the character.
Character is she was very helping personality.
Correct. So she is very kind.
Kind, yeah.
She is very kind. She has the
Helping personality.
helping personality.
Yeah.
She wants to help others.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is the character of the farmer?
Monk, sir?
Farmer.
Farmer. Farmer was just he was a hard worker and sir, he's been workaholic, sir.
Work alcoholic. Okay.
Yes,
Because
Thoko
because
kind of means he's workaholic like person and hard worker like.
hard worker.
Although say he's a rich farmer, but his nature was not to be that Thoko kind of.
Okay.
Sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
So during the summer, he was working in the farming land. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
So for that reason, he is work alcoholic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the character of monk?
Monk, what I thought that he has to carry all the necessary things for in the hot summer. He has that thing, that water, so that he can help the other person, sir. See, he kept some necessary things in the hot summer, which was not there in case of farmer and that girl, young lady. The necessary items for the hot summer. Although they are working, some are going to tuition, some are working in the farm, but they are not keeping that required items for the hot summer, sir. But monk, he is carrying all the necessary items which is required for the hot summer.
Correct.
Yes. So he can save others' life too and his life too. Whenever required water, he can make use of it, sir.
Yeah. Because
some is thirsty in the hot summer, but not keeping the required things. So that in the means in the life saving case, he cannot means save his life. Sometime he may be faint or something in the hot summer. That
okay.
girl too, she's going to tuition in that hot summer, but not keeping that required things.
Okay. In this study, is there any conflict
Conflict.
in your story? Is
Yeah.
there any conflict?
I did not found any conflict because some are the monk is the very helping personality and that girl too helping personality.
Okay. One conflict is there. The
Yeah.
farmer was very much thirsty,
Yeah.
and farmer does not have any water source.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what is the theme of this story? What is the theme of the story?
Help others.
Help others, তাই না?
Yeah.
Anything more? Please carry the water when you move away.
Yeah.
So that is the message.
Yeah.
So this character development, conflict identification, what are the themes? Is there any symbol? All those are the discussion of narrative analysis. Now I am asking other students what are their story. So Kavita, done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now tell me your story.
Once upon a time, there is a peaceful village filled with greenery. There lived a monk, and the villagers spent day very peacefully. In there is also a Shankari named young lady lived in neighbor forest. She lived, spent her day very joyfully. Once upon a day, Shankari came to the monk village, and that time the during summer season, the crops did not grow well. So farmer think that the female uh, uh, young lady is evil in their village. So they go to the monk, and according to the monk guidance, uh, mm, they monk advise that the girl is not that like that. You if you are they are hard work, then again the crop will be grow. And according under the guidance of the monk, they work together, and again the cultivation uh, cultivate cultivation there the crops grow. And uh, yeah, in this way the monk established resilience and harmony in the village.
Wow. So how many characters are there here?
There are four three characters, mainly monk and lady and villagers.
Achha. So what is the character of the villager?
Villagers are arrogant and believe some prejudice upon the young lady or young lady.
So how do you describe the character of the young lady?
Young lady uh, uh, is poor, but uh, she is uh, she is very joyful and beauty and very simple.
Okay. Is there any conflict in this study?
There is conflict when the lady comes the monk village, then the conflict is arise among the villagers and the between villagers and young lady.
Okay. What is the theme? Kavita, what is the theme?
So, unequal elimination of supernatural power.
Okay. Thank you. Kakuli, have you written?
Yes, sir.
So please you tell me your
Yes,
story.
sir. Yes, sir. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled in the mountain, there lived a wise monk, a diligent farmer, and a curious young lady. So there are the three characters. So Each of them had their own unique journey, but somehow they are brought them together on an unforgettable adventure. So I have given the name of the farmer. The farmer named X tirelessly worked on his land, uh, tending to his crops with love and dedication. Whatever he worked with love and dedication. So his farmer was the heart of the village, providing food for everyone. So he have a strong sense of responsibility and took pride in his work. And the young lady named Y, she have a she is a person live with a spirit and a thirst for adventure. And to but the she also follows some strict customs and traditions of her village, which is confined to her. So she is very but determined to break free from her limitation. She often wandered to the edge of the village and gazing longly at the distant horizon. So when she was gazing longly at the distant horizon, so in her journey, so she met the monk named Jed. So the monk could sense the farmer's tireless dedications and his genuine love for the land. And this particular character really impressed the monk, and they have started with conversation. So in this particular story, there is a story of a young lady, monk, and the farmer. So in this particular story, the the monk, the farmer, and the young lady, they set off an extraordinary journey, traversing through dense forests, crossing vast rivers, and climbing towering mountains. And they together encountered various challenges, but their determinations and unity carried them forward. And not only the determinations, their dedications and the discipline of their life carried them forward. This is what, and I think I have to end up with the story. I could not complete the whole story, so at the last I'm planning to write that the journeys of self discovery, unity, and enlightenment, that particular point I want to write in a story form. That's what, it's a half done work, sir.
Yeah, stories is very good, and you have added many things. Uh, you have very good fantasy.
Yes, sir.
Whether you are writing poem,
No, I don't write poem, but I do write
a picture.
stories, and yeah.
Hmm.
So last time also, I think in the narrative one, I have drawn many things that, yeah, it was a very, very detailed one. The mountain, then school, then there's been like some more many things I have covered. So this is also very, like, tree characters, and tree have a different characteristics. But the last I just want to tell that everyone have their own journey. But the thing is that one should know the extraordinary journey of self discovery and unity that will make an individuals for enlightenment. That's what I want to tell, the moral of the story. That's what.
Okay. Thank you, Kakali. Now, Sri
Thank
Lakshmi.
Sir, I have given in the
Acha, acha. An elderly monk was walking by a field when she saw a young lady sitting under a tree. Okay.
should I read it, sir?
Yeah, I can read now.
Okay.
It's very good story. You have very good talent. He saw a young lady sitting under a tree, looking very unhappy. He walked to the woman and asked, "My child, what is the problem? Why do you look so sad?" The lady pointed to a farmer who was working in the field and said, "That is my father. He works so hard, but the landlord and said that he is going to fire him they have brought because they have brought what?
New machines and do not need so many workers.
Sick. New machines and do not need so many workers. We have no means for livelihood anymore. The monk consoled her and went to talk to the landlord and warned him not to depend on machine too much. But the landlord was obstinate and refused to listen to Baba. Okay. Listen to him. So the monk helped her get a job at the ashram, and the father got a job at another farmland, which prospered under his care. However, the landlord's machine destroyed the soil, and he could not get any more yield that year. Bah, very good. Thank you, Sri Lakshmi. It's a very good story. Good story.
Thank you, sir.
So now you tell me the character. How many characters are there in your story?
4.
Four characters.
Actually, but the farmer doesn't have any role. Only that he's hardworking and he's very excellent at this job.
Yeah. And what are the conflicts in your story?
One is that they are poor and like they live. I mean, the farmer is working in a like farmland, so he's dependent on the landlord for his earnings. So when he's like one day when he's fired from his job, he has no means of livelihood. So his family is dependent on him. So they need money. That is one conflict. Another is that the landlord he depended too much on the machines, and that destroyed the soil.
Very good. So what is the theme of your story?
The theme is mm, 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 maybe not to depend too much on machines. Uh, uh,
Any other theme?
mm, about like um, uh, the farmer who actually knew what to do about like the farmland, in contrast to the landlord who is just like he doesn't work with the land, so he doesn't know what to do with the land, but the farmer knew, and so when he went to the other farmland, that land flourished. So I don't know how to make that into theme.
Okay. So now I think you have understood how to write the format of narrative analysis. Now I am going directly to the note that I have given to you. Is it visible to all of you?
No, sir.
This is visible, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Now, Mona Lisa, please read it.
Yes, sir. Narrative Analysis Report Exploring Chandalika by Rabindranath Tagore. Introduction. Rabindranath Tagore, a Nobel laureate poet, playwright, and philosopher, is celebrated for his contributions to Indian literature and culture. Among his many works, Chandalika stands out as a compelling play that delves into themes of identity, desire, and social hierarchy. In this narrative analysis, we will explore the intricacies of Chandalika, examining its plot, setting, characters, themes, and the effective use of literary devices to convey its message. Plot analysis. Chandalika unfolds with the introduction of Prakriti, a young woman from the outcast community, oppressed and shunned by society. Her encounter with Ananda, a Buddhist monk, sets the plot in motion as he requests water from her during his journey. Prakriti, captivated by Ananda's presence, becomes infatuated with him and desires his love and acceptance. Her mother, Kapalika, sensing her daughter's longing, seeks to fulfill Prakriti's desires through dark magic, coercing Ananda to reciprocate Prakriti's affections. However, the consequences of manipulating fate lead to a revelation of truth and redemption. Setting analysis. The setting of Chandalika is crucial in establishing the socio-cultural backdrop against which the narrative unfolds. The play is set in a rural village in India where the caste system reigns supreme, detecting social norms and relationships. The oppressive atmosphere of societal hierarchy is palpable, particularly in the interactions between Prakriti and the other villagers who ostracize her due to her low caste status. The desolate surroundings mirror Prakriti's inner turmoil and her longing for acceptance and love. Character analysis. The characters in Chandalika are intricately crafted to reflect the complexities of human desires and societal expectations. Prakriti, the protagonist, embodies the struggle for identity and acceptance, torn between her yearning for love and the constraints of her social status. Ananda, the monk, represents spiritual enlightenment and moral integrity, yet he grapples with his own desires and vulnerabilities. Kapalika, Prakriti's mother, symbolizes the destructive power of envy and manipulation driven by her in own insecurities and societal pressures. Sir, next.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Theme analysis. Chandalika explores several overarching themes that resonate deeply with audiences across cultures and time periods. The theme of identity and belonging is central to the narrative as Prakriti navigates her sense of self-worth amidst societal rejection. Love and desire are portrayed as transformative forces capable of both liberation and destruction. Additionally, the play addresses themes of power dynamics, social injustice, and the consequences of human actions. Analysis of literary devices. Tagore employs a variety of literary devices to enrich the narrative textures of Chandalika and convey its underlying messages. Symbolism is prevalent throughout the play, with water symbolizing purity and transformation, while darkness represents ignorance and oppression. Metaphors such as Prakriti's longing for love, likened to a thirsty soul seeking water, evoke powerful imagery and emotional resonance. Furthermore, Tagore's lyrical prose and evocative language elevate the storytelling, drawing readers into the rich tapestry of the narrative. In conclusion, Chandalika by Rabindranath Tagore is a poignant exploration of identity, desire, and societal norms, woven into a compelling narrative that transcends time and culture. Through an analysis of its plot, setting, characters, themes, and literary devices, we gain deeper insights into the human condition and the complexities of interpersonal relationships. Tagore's masterful storytelling leaves a lasting impression, urging us to reflect on our own roles in shaping society and the importance of empathy and compassion in bridging divides. References Tagore, Rabindranath Chandalika, year of publication or edition.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So now this is the format. Okay. So this format is different from the format of content analysis. Okay. And some similarities are there, but otherwise these two are different. Now, for practical, you have to think about only the play scene, that is the monk asked for the water to Chandalika, and Chandalika was initially puzzled to offer the water, and finally she offered the water to the monk, and the monk blessed Chandalika and left. Only this scene. And whatever the monk has told Chandalika, you will write down. And that will be the practical. Is it clear or any question? Only this part. So there will be no black magic, no other things. Only the interaction between monk and the Chand and Prakriti. That is the first impression. Can you remember, Mona Lisa?
Yes, sir. যেই মানব আমি সেই মানব তুমি কন্যা।
Correct. That is the feeling of harmony,
Harmony.
feeling of universalization, feeling of humanity. And the movement of consciousness from Murta to Rag, Rag to Saraswat in Prakriti. Now you write down the outlines of your practicum based upon the format that I have given.
Yes, sir. For narrative analysis, sir.
Yeah,
Only first interaction we have to write, sir.
yeah, only first interaction
Okay.
between Prakriti and Anand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that will be in the plot analysis.
Okay.
So introduction will be about Rabindranath Tagore, Tagore's composition, about Chandalika, and next phase will be the plot analysis. Plot analysis, we will first write the plot. After that, you have to analyze the plot. Next is setting analysis. Next is character analysis. Next is theme analysis. Next is analysis of literary device. For example, the water is symbol. Okay, water is the metaphor.
It is the symbol, sir.
Yeah, water is the symbol.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah. Next is conclusion. Next will be the reference. Amruta, it is clear?
Yes, sir. You have to write about the only first plot.
Yeah, yeah. Only the first interaction between Prakriti and the monk.
Ananda and the Prakriti.
Yeah, Ananda and Prakriti. Only that part, not all parts. So Amruta, you please guide Shrestha and others. Swati. Acha. And for better result, you can add the review of literature. Because there are many researches have been done on Jandalika by other authors. So you can write down their studies. In the discussion, you can write some paragraph on the feeling of universalization, feeling of harmony, feeling of humanity, and also the changes in the layer of consciousness. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Three changes are there. Initially is the Murto layer, where Prakriti perceives herself as the lady of oppressed community. Murto layer, Rag layer, since I am in the oppressed community, I am discriminated in the society. So Prakriti was very much anxious and depressed also. Prakriti has identity crisis. Finally, by the interaction with the monk, Prakriti came to the Saraswat layer, where Prakriti perceived herself as similar to others. যেই মানব আমি, সেই মানব তুমি। যেই মানব আমি, সেই মানব তুমি কন্যা। This is the most important statement in this plot. Is it clear? Or any question? Okay, since Mona Lisa only selected, others not selected, but others are requested to write down what are the values you have extracted from your story. Mona Lisa will deal with this one. And Kakoli, Kobita, and Sri Lakshmi, they will extract the human values from their story. Okay? So I am giving you 5 minutes time. Amruta, please you guide the students.
Sir, Makoli has yet to tell us the topic she has selected, the practical topic. Makoli, you can tell us by tomorrow, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I have to give the name of my story.
Yeah.
No, the topics you have selected for the practical.
No,
Because
no,
Okay.
no, no,
other
no, no, no,
students.
Amrita. Not just now. Just now, whatever
Just
the
now, the
story.
Okay.
whatever the story I have written
Yes,
from
yes,
there, I think we have to write the human values, right?
values.
Yeah. Fine, fine.
What are the human values you have
Extract from my story, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I will give.
See, Lakshmi and Kobita, please you find out.
Okay, sir.
Okay, complete. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sri Lakshmi. Now, what are the values you have extracted?
I have got three values. That is the monk's empathy and compassion towards the young lady and her father. And the father is very hardworking. He is feeding the family. So that is another value. The third one is the father and the monk's wisdom about the land.
So three values are there. One value is the compassion. Another value
And the
is
empathy of the monk.
empathy. Another value,
Hardworking. The father is hardworking.
hardworking.
Uh,
Okay.
Another one is wisdom about the lands.
Okay. Thank you. So now you have understood how to do the narrative analysis.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, Now you describe whatever the four values you have explored, just you describe them. Okay. Not in terms of this particular story, but in general sense. Okay.
Like what is empathy, what is compassion, like that.
Yeah. What is compassion? What is empathy? What is others, etc. Like that.
Okay.
Okay. Kakali, what are the values you extracted?
Hello, sir.
Yes. What are the values you have extracted?
Yes, sir. The values which I have extracted from that particular story. That is, the first is like faithful.
Hmm.
Then the other is like enlightenment,
Hmm.
and the other is like unity,
Hmm.
and the last one is self discovery.
Okay. Now you describe them. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Four values. Hmm. Okay, Kavita, what are the values?
Sir, uh, from my story, I extracted the compassion and kindness, guidance, collaboration and unity, resilience. Uh, Sir, in my story, here metaphor is crop cultivation.
Hmm. That possibility is there. So you have extracted five values. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now you write down their definition. Mona Lisa, from the plot, how many values you extracted?
Sir, from my story, sir.
Hmm.
Kind, helping nature, workaholic,
Workaholic is not the human values.
helping personality,
Helping, yeah, helping, altruism.
altruism.
Altruism is the value that is there.
Yeah,
Compassion,
compassion. Hardworking. The farmer was hardworking.
Hmm. Active
Active.
is the value. Hmm. Now you define them.
Okay. Define them in definition, sir.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, Sri Lakshmi, definition is over.
One line each is enough.
You selected 4 values.
I have only written one line.
Okay.
So empathy is like the ability to stand in others' shoe and see from their perspective. It includes the ability to understand their own as well as other people's emotions. Then compassion is the ability to understand and empathize with the suffering of others and also to take action to alleviate that suffering. So hardworking refers to the effort and perseverance to achieving a goal. And wisdom is the ability to make good judgment and decision based on previous knowledge, experience, and understanding.
Okay. Now you do literature review, at least one study for each value. Okay, Sri.
One study for each value, as in one narrative analysis study research previously done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kakuli, definition over.
Yes, sir, I'm writing. One is over.
Okay. Please you tell. Yes, Kakuli, please tell.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I have come up with enlightenment. So it's the ability to understand once what he or she is doing. The-
Next.
The self-discovery.
Hmm.
In this particular context, self-discovery was trying where it's self-discovery means knowing his own abilities.
Yeah, abilities and limitations. Okay,
Yes, sir.
very good. So now you have
And
understood.
I have also come up with one more theme. Now it was like 4 themes. Now I have come up with the spiritual.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Where you
knowing
have
the
own
own, yeah,
spiritual. Hmm.
spiritual is knowing their own values and principles. of leading a life.
Okay. It is not the principles, it is the principles.
Yeah, it is principles.
Ebar,
Yes. Yeah. Knowing
yeah,
knowing the values and principles about his or her own life. In this
good,
particular story.
good, good, good. Now you find out any literature review on this topic.
Yes, sir.
Next is Kavita. Kavita, have you
Yes,
written?
yes, sir. Uh, my there are four values extracted from my story. First one is compassion, ability to understand the feeling of others and provide support, guidance, sharing the knowledge, experience to help individual to take their decision, resilience, capacity to bounce back, and collaboration, act of working together with to accomplish their goals.
Okay. Now you find out some literature. Okay. Now, Sri Lakshmi, have you done?
No, sir, I'm searching on Google Scholar.
At least one, not many things, at least one, so that you can understand how to write.
On one thing.
Yeah, only one.
Okay.
You can go to the sciencedirect.com, Elsevier, instead of Google Scholar.
Okay, sir.
Monalisha, would you like to say something?
Yes, sir. I wrote in the chat box, sir,
Okay.
about the definitions.
No, I'm talking about the anything from the literature, any research
One
paper.
value, sir.
Yeah, from about only one value,
Okay, okay.
not all the values, only one value.
Okay. साइंस डायरेक्ट में देखेंगे सर? ओके।
Who has completed?
सर लिटरेचर तो बहुत सारा मिल रहा है, उसको सेव करके रखेंगे क्या सर?
नहीं, only one. Just you write down for
Oh.
our discussion. Only one. लिटरेचर में कौन वैल्यू मिला?
अल्ट्रुइज्म का वैल्यू मिला।
हाँ,
हाँ।
बताइए क्या लिखा है वहां में?
Altruism is understood as the belief that defends the need to do good and beneficial things for others without expecting anything in return. That was by Fatcher et al. In the year 2022. This belief seems to emerge at an early age during the preschool stage. That was by Paulus et al. 2020. Some studies have observed that while adolescents weigh the cost and benefits of helping others more often and are more selfish than altruistic in the juvenile stage, ideals about equity are taken into account more often. That is, I help others because they deserve it, because of the way they act. By
No, all those things are not required. Only
Okay.
limited portion.
Okay.
Only the limited study. If you
Okay.
find out any study,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
just focus on
Some
that.
authors indicate that certain social networks, example Facebook foster egocentrism and thus reduce opportunities for altruism. That was by Chio et al. In the year 2014.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Monalisha.
Thank you,
Now,
sir.
Sri Lakshmi, anything you have collected?
Sir, yes, but it's not narrative analysis studies. It's about studying compassion. That is okay.
Yeah. Only the related, if it is a compassion or something, whatever you thought, any value.
Okay.
Kavita and Kakuli, we have done.
No, sir, I cannot get yet.
You don't have access to Google Scholar or sciencedirect.com.
Sir, I am searching, but
Which word you are searching?
sir,
Which value?
sir, I am searching narrative analysis, research study,
Sir,
compassion.
I have searched for spiritual review of
Okay.
literature.
Spiritual.
Yeah. Instead of narrative analysis, you search only the value.
Yes, sir, I have searched, sir.
Okay. Kakoli, please share.
So shall I read the abstract?
Yeah. You did the abstract.
Okay. So there is a abstract based on the role of spiritual psychology for holistic living. The abstract is like many studies have provided evidence that religion and spirituality are positively associated with indicators of mental health. The present research paper is going to define the role of spiritual psychology for holistic living Holistic living offers a way to balance our life in all areas: health, relationship, spiritual, and finances. Spirituality includes our perceptions of us and adherence to values of being ethical and being connected with others, while maintaining a belief system that typically includes some religious dimension. Many spiritual activities like prayer, meditations, reading holy books, charity, yoga, worship, and attending spiritual speeches and seminars help us to balance our emotions, develop healthier thinking patterns, and spirituality helps one to discover the truth, exploring existential questions, doubts, and confusions. By doing these activities every day, we can have a better lifestyle and values towards our life. In this global world, spiritual psychology can play a very important role for holistic living, and there are many practitioners who wish to apply religion and spirituality as a part of treatment.
Okay,
This is the abstract, sir.
very good. So
Yes,
now
sir.
you have understood how to write the narrative analysis.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, where do we include this review of literature with the thematic analysis, or
This is not the thematic analysis, it is a narrative analysis.
no, sir? When we are writing the report, there is a heading called thematic analysis, right? In your Google Classroom, you showed.
COVID. COVID.
No, where do we include this review?
Narrative analysis I have included, na? And below you will find all those things.
No, sir, she's asking where to include the research paper she has just found. Under which title?
Oh, that is the value, because your research question is what are the values are in this particular story. So that is your research question. So you have extracted 4 or 5 human values and you have to describe those values. This is the format for narrative analysis. Though I have not mentioned another thing, that is the review of literature and discussion that you can add. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so now I am closing. Is there any question?
Sir, in narrative analysis, only its value is extracted or another things.
Another thing, that is, if you think about the metaphor, it depends upon your research question. Here I am creating this question, that is, what are the values in your story? Because you have composed the story, right? So you know better the composition. And here the narrative analysis is related to only the plot of Chandalika, selected plot. Okay. So
Yes,
now
sir.
please complete. Those students are involved in narrative analysis, they have to complete. Kavita, yes, Sri Lakshmi and Kakuli, what you have selected?
Sir, I
Sir,
will go with narrative analysis, sir.
Oh, you have selected narrative analysis.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir, because I want to learn these things in a more detailed way. So that's why if I take narrative analysis, so that it will be best to learn the steps properly and then.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So please you submit your report. Amruta,
Sir,
hello. Mona Lisa, you want to say something?
sir, metaphor means here.
Where? In your story?
Metaphor means what I want to know.
Metaphor is the symbol.
Yeah.
It is basically the similarities with something.
Okay.
Sir, I just want to ask one question that I am I'm going to take this narrative analysis. So for that one, while can I do one thing, sir? Like, I will frame one research questions. Based on that, can I collect some narration, some narrative stories from some of the subject,
No,
like
it is
participants?
fixed. It is fixed. Only from
Okay,
Chandalika.
okay, fine then. Only from Chandalika. Okay, fine.
Hmm.
Sir,
Hello,
in
sir. You're calling my
sir,
name.
Yeah, Amruta, I think all the students have understood, right? So please you guide them.
Hmm. Yes, yes. I will post a message on the group because Swati and Shrestha are not home.
Hmm. So now I'm closing.
thank you, sir.
sir, in
Okay.
my story, water is the metaphor.
Water is the metaphor.
Yeah.
Water is the symbol.
Yeah.